So, just a little bit of a refresh from last week. Let's look at, this is pretty much the same one. Everybody has the same one, okay? This is the one that we are all going to be doing together. Let's look at number 1, shall we? Just a little bit of a refresh from last week. You have the absolute value of -9 plus x, right, over 6 is equal to 2, right? If you do not have this paper, just write it down along, thank you, in your notes, okay? So, remember what I said. Matter of fact, what is the first thing that I do?
Yes, you get the
Shh, Miss Elisiana.
You box the
absolute value.
Yeah, the absolute value. You box it and turn it into x.
Okay. Or you can turn it into whatever
You want.
whatever variable you want. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay.
Eight.
What?
What?
A.
Okay.
Eight.
So, matter of fact, let's use E for Elisiana. Boom.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's call that box E. Right?
Yeah.
And us calling that box E, you have what? E over,
6.
Equals 2.
So you can
Good job.
So you need to get 12.
Oh, I know how to do this.
-2.
No.
So you can either do 3 or you can do.
So what's happening right here? How are we going to get the E by itself?
You multiply.
Go ahead.
6 times 6 on both sides.
You multiply. Yes. What you do on one side, you must.
The other.
Good job. They cancel out. The E. The E is left by itself, right?
Wait.
2 times 6 is what?
12.
12. Yes. Good job. Okay? Now, what we're going to do, we are going to take our absolute value out of this box and replace it with the E. So our absolute value of -9 plus x is equal to 12. Okay? Let me write this up here. Okay? So we have absolute value of -9 plus x equal to 12, right?
Yeah.
That's what we got. So, because we have that,
Oh, I know. What
are we going to do to get rid of that absolute value? Harmony. What are we going to do?
You're going to put a -12
Uh-huh.
and then equals -9 plus x, which equals 12.
Good job.
Yeah.
That's how we get rid of our absolute value, okay? Whatever it's equal to, just take the negative and take the opposite of it. Because sometimes, I say take the opposite of it, because sometimes you might have a negative number over there, okay?
Yeah.
You might just have a negative number over here, so you just take the opposite, which is the positive, and put it over there. But 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be positive. All right? So, how are we gonna get the x by itself? Larkin.
You're gonna add 9 to itself to -12 and 12.
Good job. Add it on both sides, right? So therefore, x. What's -12 plus 9?
3.
Huh?
-3.
-3. Mr. Laura, what is 12 plus 9? Huh?
21.
My man. 21.
21?
Shut up.
All right. Please write your answers like so. X is equal to -3, 21, comma. You know what I'm saying? And put like a box around it or a circle around it.
You can't play words, water with my words.
Circle your answers.
I was waiting for him to say that.
I boxed mine last time. Why you still talking?
What?
Hey,
I did box it.
Did you box it?
Yeah.
yo.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh yeah, you threw it away. Exactly. So, ain't no proof.
It's conjured.
No proof.
I had to look for your answers like
Just
one.
because you can't see boxes don't mean you gotta blame me. You can't see boxes, that's not my fault.
I see boxes. I see
Why
all
you can see my
boxes.
work?
Anyway, number. What's up?
I'm getting him.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Yes. Yes.
I've been here for about a century.
Yes.
So I have a question. Like, I got this one on my test, and it would be like absolute value, and it would be like 9, like it would be 9 minus x. So like, you would still subtract 9 from, you would do
Mhm.
-9 still, right?
Yes. And then because it's a minus the x, when you have a subtraction sign in front of that, in front of whatever variable, then like you multiply or divide a -1 on both sides to make that variable a positive. Yes. Okay. Hold on.
Thank you.
I'm gonna come to you. All right. So now, 1 through 4, they mirror your questions 9 through 12 from y'all's quiz this past Thursday. Okay. So 5 through 12. 5 through 12 on this. It's gonna get a little harder. Okay.
I don't
Okay.
like this.
If you look on the back, you see improper fractions and proper fractions. Okay? You see both. So, with that, let's take a look at number 5. Number 5, you're gonna get some whole numbers. So that's fine. But I'm gonna do some with the fractions as well. Okay? 5 says absolute value of 6m plus 6 plus 5 is equal to 23. Now, 5 through 8. 5 through 8, you have 2 parts on the inside of your absolute value and 1 part on the outside, okay? Numbers 9 through 12, you have 2 parts on the inside of your absolute value and 2 parts on the outside, okay? So just be careful, all right? So, all right, so, good?
Yeah.
Okay. First things first, what do we do?
You box up your absolute value.
Okay, good job. We box up our absolute value. That's a blue box. This blue marker isn't really working for real. But what are we gonna call it?
M.
M?
H.
What?
H.
H.
Yeah. Period.
H for harmony.
Yeah. Period.
Okay. Right? So therefore we have H. Can the camera even see that?
No. Too
I don't know. I don't know if we can.
Wow.
Here, let me do this one. Oh, interesting. Okay. Is it still right? Yeah, it's still right. Look at that. Not well, though.
I like making shit as well as this.
My gosh.
Benjamin Hardy to the front office.
Okay, so H plus 5 is equal to 23, right? How are we gonna get the H by itself? Yes.
Subtract 5 from 5 and 23.
Yes. Right? So therefore we have H is equal to 18. Good job. Okay? So now, obviously, we're going to take our absolute value out. So therefore, we have absolute value of 6m plus 6 is equal to 18. Okay? Take the opposite, put it on the other side. Luciana, what you going to do?
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
What are we going to write?
Negative 18
Let me write it up here. Negative 18.
equals absolute value.
No.
Oh, wait, no, equals 6m plus 6 equals 18.
Okay. Cool? Yes. Any good? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? You still work this the same exact way, except what you did good? Okay, she did. So, except you're doing two parts right here, okay? You're doing two parts. How are you gonna get the 6m by itself?
Divide it.
How are you gonna get this 6m by itself?
Subtract it.
Subtract what?
6 from the 6.
Yes. Subtract this 6 on both sides, right? Therefore, you have 18. What's negative 18 minus 6?
Negative 22.
Negative 24, yes. Equal to 6m, which is equal to, what is 18?
12.
Yes, 12, right?
Oh, wait.
Okay, good so far? How are we going to get the m by itself?
Divide it.
Divide it,
Oh, now I get it. Okay.
okay? Divide it on both sides. Therefore, your m is equal to, what is negative 20? Huh?
Negative 4.
Negative 4 and
Positive
positive 2.
2. Mr. Connor, can I leave?
Okay? Y'all good so far?
Yo, we don't have to go back over that.